Hi friends, welcome or welcome back to Dating My Budget. My name is Nita and I'm on a journey to becoming a financial warrior. I'm giving myself financial options with the help of zero-based budgeting, the cash envelope system, and savings challenges. And today we are stuffing my first paycheck of June. And as you just saw, we counted $897. $707 is actual cash and $190 is prop bills. And so let's get into it. Let's see where this money is being allocated. And you guys forgive me, I have not been able to record my budget with me for the month or for this paycheck. I did do those budgets, but recording, absolutely not. I always like to start with my cash wallet to go over any rollover. And baby, this life has been spending. So I know that rollover ain't nothing rolling. But we just gonna do a quick flip through so I can show you guys. Empty, 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 empty. $3 in, I think it's $3. Yeah, in miscellaneous, but that's gonna stay there. It's gonna stay there. The way things been going, yeah. It's gonna stay right there. Am I, you got $5? I don't, not this time. I don't got it. I ain't got $5. So let me just backtrack. June is like Christmas. There are 5 birthdays this month. And it's birthdays of people who, like, there's no way around it. Busy nonstop. Like, my gas been to the pedal all month long. So much so that, like, everything just feels out of place, a mess, disarray, whatever word, whatever makes you get like where I am right now. Actually, and let me grab my budget sheet, you guys. I'm still a mess. Have my budget sheet. Groceries is going to get $50, and I'm giving that a $50 bill. I'm committed to this $50 bill. I'm determined to try not to spend at least 1 week, the first week that I stuff, which, like, I'm behind. I'm a week behind CashStuffing. And because I've been so busy, I didn't realize I got paid. When I realized I got paid was like 7 days later, a whole week later. And so I go to card use because I've been filling up. And before I even go there, I lost my Navy Federal Gold card. It's a prepaid debit card. I lost that. I checked the balance. It hasn't been spent, or, like, you know, it's not, no fraud is on the account. However, that's what I used to fill up at the pump. Can't find that card. So I've been using my American Express card at the pump. You know, all that happening, I haven't been able to track my expenses. When I've been couldn't find my card before, like at the end of, yeah, actually, like I think it was like May 31st, I noticed it wasn't in my wallet. So, you know, just to start the month off. Then I go to track my expenses and I'm like, wait a minute, pulling the money from card use. I'm like, wait, why is it no money? Why is there no money? And I'm like, wait a minute, back up. And everything started to, like, bam, yeah, you got paid back a week ago. You haven't cashed stuff. Sundays are my resets. And so, you know, like Sunday, oh my gosh, like, listen, Sunday, my reset, I meal prep. I do all the things to prepare myself for the week. I didn't do none of the things. That's how busy and chaotic it's been feeling for me. Like, I have stuff lined up and planned, and it works because I know what's expected. I know what to do. I know, you know, but living this life free and wild, no, baby, it's not working. So I meal prep, but I just meal prep days later. And so everything's been off. The only thing that's been consistent is my training schedule. And that's been off because I'm taking the kids and training them. So my normal training session has been cut short because I had to allow time to teach them proper form and coach them along the way. So everything, like, this month not only has been spendy and busy, it's just everything's been off. And I cannot wait to get back on track because, yeah, I don't thrive in chaos. I don't think no one does, but some people find a way to work around it. I don't have that. I don't have it at all. So card use is getting 75, and this I gave it $10 more than I normally do, just because I know I'm driving more this month. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yes, and about my Gold Card, I am going to order another one. I'm like, I don't even want to look anymore. When it pop up, it pop up. If it pop up. But yeah, I'm moving on with life. As far as that, Home Goods is getting 15. And I do have some things I need to pick up. So this will be spent. Dine Out is getting 25. So that's 20 and a 5. I got some really nice bills this time around. So I was like, yay for that. And that does it for the cash wallet. And I will put on the screen how much we cash stuff, because yeah, even that, I normally have that kind of total out on the side, but yeah, I just did the basic necessities so I can get this done, and I can at least have my cash wallet stuff so I can spend like I need to. All right, we're gonna go into the Mother Hair Binder. Mother Head is getting $30, so that's 20 and a 10. And so we have 20, 40, 60, 75, 80. So $80 in Mother Head so far. And the other category, so we have 2. Amazon is getting 12. So that's 10 and 2 ones. And also that feeling like just being like off, that took me back to the years, like the previous years before coming across CashStuffing. It's like once I found CashStuffing and a way to budget, like everything to me kind of gelled together. It was like, this is what I've been missing. This is what I've been missing. And I've been feeling off this month, like every day. And just because I'm off schedule, and I had to make room for all these birthday stuff, planning this and that. Listen, my birthday came and gone, you guys. I spent my birthday planning my daughter's birthday. So planning her birthday, doing this, doing that. And yeah, I'm thankful, I'm grateful. A new year, but baby, I need my life to fall in line with this new year. I don't like starting new stuff in a mess. July, where you at? Because June is moving too slow and too fast at the same time. Charity is getting 10 and has 30 now. And that is it for the Mother Head Binder. Next, we're going to go into my personal binder. And one category in here is being stuff, and that's all the way to the back. I have these in alphabetical order. So wellness is at the back, and it's going to get $37. So 20, 30, 5, and 37. And when I do my budget, whatever cash is left, that determines how much wellness gets. So sometimes you get a couple dollars. Sometimes, you know, it gets a little more like now. And that's due to the holiday. Got the extra holiday pay in this paycheck. So we're able to give this a little more. And I have 1, 2, 50, 70, 85, 86, 87. So 287, which is nice. Because I do... I am planning, and I've talked about this so many times before. I found some powder supplements, and it's like organic and more natural ingredients. I want to say it's like 1 something or 2 something, like low 200s. And basically it's replacing all the majority of the pills, the supplements I'm taking in pill form. And so I'm trying to get rid of those. And how I do my supplements, I get a 3-month supply. So at the beginning of when I first purchased my last supplement order, that's when I found the powders. So I'm kind of like working through those, and it's taking me longer, so I keep talking about it. I don't want to order the powders too early, because then I feel like a little bit of pressure. And no, I need, like, as I replenish my organizer, my pill organizer, it's like, I'm at the countdown. So I probably got maybe about 2-3 more weeks worth, and then I'll be placing that order. So I'm looking forward to that, which will most likely happen in June, if not the start of July. So that's something I'm looking forward to. Having that organizer, that keeps me on track with that. So everything has a system. The majority of everything in my life has a system. So when that system is off, because I know it works, it's been working, as long as I stay on schedule, on task, it works. So yeah, so y'all can understand me complaining about feeling off and all that. Like, I don't like it. I do not like it. Let's go into the holiday binder. And so we're going to go back to birthdays, gift celebrations. And this one is going to get a nice amount of money. As I mentioned, it's been a heavy birthday month. And I'm sure I've spent more than what's in here. I'm sure of it. So we're going to add $125 to birthdays, gifts, and celebrations. And that's good and bad. Because this was a holiday, so I had extra money to play with. But yeah, the majority is going right here to be spent, which is fine, because I could, it worked out perfectly for this season. Birthdays usually aren't so spendy and need to be planned, because they've been okay with just going out to a restaurant or having a little something, something simple. They were more focused on the gift, but no, now it's more about the quality and the time and the place. So birthdays is up to 1, 2, 50, 70, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98. So $298 in birthdays, and we get to color in 5 boxes or gifts. So let me grab my markers. Okay, that is colored in. And this was one of the reasons why in the kids binder, I have their birthdays, their envelope for their birthdays, so I can kind of be better prepared, seeing that the trend of what they've been wanting to do lately, the cost has increased. So, and we can prepare. Things go up all the time, and we can prepare for it. So that part is not the issue. So Christmas is getting $50. Give it a $50 bill. And we have $500 in the bank. So 5, 6, 7, 58, 805. The goal here is 1,000. And we're under 200 away. Yes. So this will be fully funded over the next couple months. So we're using the dot marker to mark off, to dot our tracker here. And so I'm gonna do this 25, and I think I'll do this one. Oh, and I wanted to take this time to remind anyone who's new to budgeting, or you're getting excited about it and you may feel like you can't do, your budget will not allow you to pay your bills and do sinking funds and do savings challenges. It's like, where's all this money coming from? It's okay. You got your sinking funds that you need to plan for your life. Get trackers to go in them. So it's like you kind of doing 2 for 1. You got to stuff the sinking funds. So may as well you get some trackers to go along with them. So you're getting the habit of tracking what you stuff, whether you call it a tracker or a savings challenge, and probably just added motivation to keep going. And for me, these 2 categories, I like to know what I save from year to year. And so always birthdays has been a goal of 500. It's been working. And I know it works because at the end of the year, I have rollover that rolls from one year to the next in this envelope. This year might be different. And so that means I just need to increase, which I already knew because everybody's birthday, Mother's Day, any other holiday outside of Christmas comes from here. I have a holiday envelope. Oh, right here, back here. And I'm trying to get it up to 300. Now, since I started this, I've used it around Halloween. Technically, I could name this Halloween, but I'm not going to do that because I want to be able to pull from this for Mother's Days, any other holiday outside of anyone's birthday. So I have, a couple places covered for those occasions. This envelope has always been birthdays, gifts, celebrations. And it's so small and faint, you can't see it, but it says gifts, celebrations, and then birthdays. That's how I've been using this category. But I'm trying to have a little separation. And sometimes it's hard. It's hard to do when you got other things that's just priority. So I'm stuffing my holidays with my mini challenges and not stuffing for my paycheck. So that's how that's working for me this year. Let me grab my rollover buffer wallet. So due to it being a holiday and I got them extra funds, I'm spreading the love as far and wide as I can. So my emergency fund, every year I've been trying to save at least $1,000 to add to my emergency fund. And so this year is no different. And we're going to add $40. Yes. So that's 2 20s. And the next line to color in, we need 420. So we have 1, 2, 3, 50, 70, 90, 410, 420. I wanted to meet that goal. Excuse me. I wanted to meet that goal today so I can get another line colored in. So let me find my color pencil. I think I'm going to use this blue here. And I did get this from the Budget Moms free resource library. Now, if you're starting out or even if you've been cash stuffing for a while, listen, she has a nice resource, free resource library. And if you need a budget tracker, like anything, holiday envelopes, you can find a lot for free. All you need is a printer, or if you don't have one, you go to the library, get a library card, you can print. I don't know if they charge for printing. I know I used to do that back in the day when I didn't have a printer or my printer was out of ink. That was more of the issue. Printer was out of ink. I always had a printer. Okay, so next we're gonna put the cash aside for the kids binder. Let's do that next. So pretty much I stuffed the kids envelopes or binder in another video. And so I just need the cash to set aside so I can stuff that. And it's getting a total of $58. It's getting 9 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I think I messed up. I did miss. So we need 2 10s, 5 5s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, oh, and another 5. So basically what I was doing in my disarray, I was condensing some of the envelopes in this binder as I flip through and see what I could condense. And so the amount is different. In one category, because I forgot that I cash stuffed this in a separate video, one category, which is kids' whole life, I was going to make some change from. And so I'm gonna go ahead and do that just so I can add back what I need to, because otherwise my denomination is going to be off. But let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45 is going to be stuffed in this binder. in a separate video. But it would have been a total of 58. If I was giving it the denomination it needed. So basically, I'm adding 13 to whole life. But I'm going to take 12 and put back to condense it to, and basically it's 25 that I'm adding. So we have 125, 26, 126 in whole life. So that does it for the kids binder. Next, we're going to go into the home and auto binder. This is the second to last binder. And we're going back to Vehicle Haven. It's going to get 80. We put 500 in the bank last month. And we're adding 80. So 50, 70, and 80. And so 5, 6, 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97. So 697 is what we have for the next 6-month premium. But actually, like I've been a year ahead in this category. I had to increase the amount to include the third vehicle. And so I'm trying to stay a year ahead in this category because my long-term goal is all my bills to be a year ahead. And so since I was able to get this one done a couple years ago, so I was able to get my insurance down, but I was still stuffing it as if it was, you know, the original amount. I didn't reduce it. So that's how I kind of propelled myself to get a year ahead prior to the new SUV. And so I definitely want to stay a year ahead in that. So car defense is car emergency fund is getting 21. And so we have 1, 50, 70, 90, 200, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So 210. The goal here is 500. HOA is getting $29. So 25. And the last 4 ones. And so we have 1, 2, 3, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So 329 in HOA. The last category in this binder is meat sweats, and that's getting a $50 bill. And so we have 1, 20, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So 139. Going towards our next 2 more months, we'll be ordering again. So every 3 months pretty much is when we order our meats. And so I need $300 to stuff that, to cover that. And something I just realized in the prop cash, they got a star note. And I wonder if they're all like that because they all have the same numbers. So let me check real quick. Yes. So yeah, not that it mean that much, you know, because it's play money. But I just realized that this 190, 150, 70, 90 is going into my superhero fund. And my superhero fund is my first 10,000 challenge that I'm doing this year. So we got that where it needs to be. I need my tracker so we can color. So we have our tracker. We're adding, oh look, even here I messed up. So, and I write stuff in these little spots so I can be reminded. I'm going to erase 160 from this section and write it here. And on my cash planning sheet, I'm going to write a note. Add this back to my planner. I'll see this and kind of note it for the next cash stuffing. Because pretty much I have, let me show you guys real quick. Because I have 160 of the 190. So I only need 30. That's what it is. So next time I'll be able to color in 2 because I'll give it the 190 plus 30. Dang it. If only I would have looked, this would have been a good time to do that. Since I had that extra cash. Let me get this colored in. I think these are water-based markers. And so it's like on the edges or the lines, you need to press real light because it bleeds and spread. I got the set from TJ Maxx, and I knew I wanted this to be like shades of blue gray. Let me show you the container. Alcohol based ink, so 24 tones of gray. And so I am done with this color, and let me put the other color back that I was using. I was leaving them out to remind myself what I did use so I don't repeat it. But now that I'm showing you on the camera, I got this video to remind myself. And so we're going to add up what we have. All of this is in the bank, which is why we're giving it prop. And so let's see. Let me move this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 650, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, plus the 160. It hasn't been colored in, but you know, we know it's there. So this is 900 so far in the 10K challenge. Almost 1,000, you know. So next cash stuffing, it'll hit that 1,000. So that is amazing. And I'll be able to put a prop bill, a 1K slip, and that does it for this cash stuffing video. I'm glad to be on the other end of my chaos and trying to get back on track. This upcoming Sunday, you'll be seeing it on Sunday, and so it'll be done. I'm filming this on Thursday because I missed my previous week. When you're seeing this, I'll be meal prepping more than likely and getting myself back on track. One thing that budgeting and sticking to a budget and the habit of budgeting, you have the habit and the plan. The intention is there to allocate the money where it needs to be today and for the future. In budgeting, like highlighted that, yes, your whole life you've been a planner, but I didn't have the knowledge or the skills to go after it until I found cash stuffing. Things I always wrote down things and made lists and planned in that way. And then when I became a couponer, I planned out my shopping hauls or whatever down to every coupon and what the dollar amount should be with or without tax. Like, I've planned stuff. I learned something, plan it, stick to it. And the same thing with this. Came across cash stuffing, start implementing it, got the budget, started with the Budget Moms workbooks. Great, amazing. I will still be using it. I still have one on standby that I can use because they're undated. But this year, I went rogue and I created my own budgeting sheet. And once I did that right there, let me know, girl, this is it. This is life. I couldn't imagine that I would be here on YouTube, cash stuffing, and now created my own budget sheets, which I do need to update my Etsy because I wanted to, every quarter is a different color. So I need to add the new quarter for this quarter. And shout out to the person, my first sale of my trackers, my budget planning sheets. Shout out to you. Thank you. But I did it for me first, and I shared it with you guys. Basically what I'm getting at is that this journey has been one that has opened so many doors and so many ideas and just like turned on many lights for me. I'm dedicated. Eventually I won't be doing as much cash stuffing. Most of it just stay in the bank and transfer it to different accounts. Because for me, like once I have a category in the bank. I really don't need the envelope. I want to not use so much prop cash and just have a segment or videos dedicated to like the transfers. So that's, in the future, but that's kind of what I'm building up to do. Some binders, like, they'll always be around, like holidays. Those are temporary. Yeah, I can earn a little cash, but birthdays, like I'm constantly spending, I'd rather you have that in cash. Christmas is a set amount. I'm stuffing constantly. I do have a Christmas account, which I already put $500 in. So for me, that's good enough. I don't want to put everything in my Christmas savings account, because that particular account, once you put it in there, you can't access it until it's released. And then if you touch it, it's a penalty. So I think it's, if you need that, specific dedicated cash, Christmas savings account would be perfect. But, most people do just use a regular savings account, a high yield savings account. So I said all that to say that I keep 500 in there and then the rest in cash. Just because I know that that's how it works. I didn't know that at first. I knew it was a release date, but I didn't know it was so late in the year. I didn't note that when I opened the account. So yeah, I was like, ooh, I'm spending, got to pay my card back, and I can't get the money. So I was like, yeah, no. But I do want to earn some interest, like that right there. Seeing the interest that you earn, it'll make you want to leave your money in the bank. So, especially once you get over a certain hump of, getting like a couple dollars of interest. When you're getting $20, $30, $40, $50, it's like, oh yeah, because it adds up. We know this very well. That's all I wanted to chat with you guys about, and just glad to be getting back on track. I hope your June is not like mine, but if it is, you know what? Let me know. How's it going in June for you? Thank you so much for passing through, my OGs. If you're new, thank you too. Have a wonderful day or night whenever you're watching. Yeah, we'll get back at it in another video. In the meantime, enjoy yourself, and I'm out. Bye, you guys.